Today I want to talk about 5 hard truths of trading. These are not meant to discourage anyone, but meant to give you some insight so you can view the markets in a realistic way and give yourself the best chance to set yourself up for success. There's a lot of fluff out there in the trading world, and people or influencers showing off a grand lifestyle, and it makes you think that it's extremely easy to get there. While you can get there, and I fully believe and encourage setting high goals, like with anything else, there are no shortcuts. So the first truth is that you're going to lose money before you make money. Like with any business adventure, you're going to lose money. If you go to college, the first thing that you do is pay for a class, you lose money. Everything in life costs money. Trading is no different. Your investment into trading is your losses, so you can learn from them. You're going to have to spend money to make money. You just can't start trading and just hit a green month after month after month after month in the beginning. You're going to have to be figuring things out, taking losses, and that's okay. So you have to get comfortable with the fact that you're going to lose money. Trading is kind of different because when you pay for college or you decide you want to open up a coffee shop, so you put money down on a location, you don't really feel like you're losing the money because you know you're putting it into the business and you're investing it into college or something. But with trading, it's your decision making, and if you make a bad trade, you lose that money. And so it feels more like you screwed up and you lost the money versus you're investing it into yourself, which you totally are, because losses is where you learn how to make money. I mean, that is where you're going to learn what works and what doesn't work. And part of becoming profitable, taking losses and you creating a system and a structure to your trading so that you can become profitable and you can learn from your mistakes and keep going. The next hard truth is that your emotions matter more than you think. Most traders come in trying to understand the technicals of the market and do technical analysis and look at the news and look at the fundamentals and try and find all these external things that are going to make them be successful. And a big part of your success is going to be internal, your emotions, because your emotions engage and activate. Everyone's different when you're in trade. When you're in a trade and you are down, you're going to feel different, especially if you're a newer trader than when you're up. You're going to feel like you're on top of the world when you make money, and when you lose money, you're going to feel really down about yourself. And the market's always changing, and you have to be able to adapt, and you have to be able to manage and learn how to manage your emotions and go with the waves, because you're going to feel different in different times of the day, depending on what's going on in your life and how you're trading. There's days where I sit down at the computer and I'm just calm and I'm fine and I trade good. And there's days where I'll wake up and I just feel like I'm like high vibrations. Like I'm not even in a trade, like I'm flat, I didn't hold anything overnight, but I can just feel myself kind of like I'm feeling like just antsy for whatever reason, and I have to bring myself back down to neutral. Because when I was in the first couple of years of trading, I'd feel that way in the morning and then I would go and get clapped. I'd just start trading and I get clapped. Now I can kind of feel myself and I kind of know just how to navigate, and that's just something you learn over time. But you got to work on your emotions. You got to be able to hold trades. You got to be able to be in the red. Nothing is always a perfect entry. It's great when you enter a trade and you have no red and it just goes straight up to your profit target, but that's not every trade. There's going to be a lot of trades where you're going to be down initially. You're going to get in, it's going to drop, you're going to be negative, and then it goes to your profit target. And in that negative is how you learn to manage your emotions. And you don't want to just stop out fast. This is all part of the process. So make sure that you put as much time into learning the technicals, into managing your emotions, and learning about yourself. Because at the end of the day, there's no one else behind this computer except you. No one else is hitting buy or sell but you. You're by yourself here. You're on your own. So you got to make sure that you are taking care of yourself if you want to be successful. All right, the next hard truth is that you cannot fast track probability or find some holy grail indicator or trade algo or anything. The only shortcut in the market is a shortcut to a zero bank account. Shortcut to getting clapped. That's the only shortcut. You can't just fast track to success. It doesn't matter that some guy made $1 million on crypto or this guy did this. Those are like the 1 in a million cases, very few, and you never know somebody's situations. So you can't fast track the progress. You have to take it slow, learn it day by day, focus on bettering your trading, bettering your emotions, and just throw the fast track out the way. It's going to take time. It's going to take you years to get to the point where you're like profitable and comfortable. Everyone works at different paces. I've seen guys throw $10,000 at a trade and be like, yeah, I see what happens. And I've seen guys throw $100 at a trade and they're freaking out as soon as it drops. So everyone's different points in their life. Depending on where you're at, you have to look at your situation and understand that. But nothing in life can be fast tracked. there's no shortcut to becoming a millionaire. Like everybody that's successful in anything has time and effort behind it. Hours and hours and months of work put in. So if you're newer to trading or you're struggling, you just got to keep putting those reps in. You got to keep pumping the weights, and you're not going to get big on the first day, but eventually you will get to the goal that you need. So don't worry about fast tracking it. Worry about having quality of learning. It's not about how fast you can make money. It's about how well you can get good at trading. It's about the quality of the time you put in, not how fast you do it. And that leads me to the fourth hard truth, and that's you won't progress unless you track your progress and have a trading plan. All right? Trading is a business. You can't know how good you're doing or how bad you're doing if you don't have your numbers. You can't know if what you're doing is working or not if you're not tracking. If you're just waking up every day and just putting trades on and you have no system to it, you're not going to be able to grow as a trader. If you have high goals and high expectations, you got to track. You got to know it's working. For example, let's say you always lose on a Friday. Let's say you're profitable Monday through Thursday, but Fridays you always lose for whatever reason. If you're not tracking that progress, you might not know. If you can't see that, wow, between this time and this time, I lose. On Fridays, I lose. Or I do really good in the morning, but after lunch, if I'm still trading, I give profit back. So if I just quit trading at the end of the day, I can maintain more profit. These are things you learn when you track your trades. You can see what setups you're taking. I always try and take this setup, but it's not working. But this setup over here, I haven't taken it that much, but it's got a high success rate. These are how you can make tweaks and you can really advance yourself as a trader. So a big change for me when I started tracking my progress, writing down my trade plan, having setups, really having everything dialed in to what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and then going back and looking why it worked, why it didn't work. This is how you excel. This is how you get past those roadblocks. So if you want to become successful, you have to take it serious. You can't just wake up and trade and go, I'll see what happens. So you got to take it serious. And the last truth is that, and this might be a tough pill to swallow, but it's so crucial and it's just the way it is, but you need to have income sources while you're learning how to trade. Everyone's different goals. I know people that have 6-figure jobs and they trade full time because they can. They put options trades on. They trade all the time and they still work their job. Some people, you might be a newer trader. You don't like your situation. You might want to quit your job and be a full-time trader, and people fantasize about that idea, and I've done that, but it gets boring fast. But you can't get there unless you have income sources, because as soon as you transition into trading full-time and having to pay your bills with money from the market, you're going to have a little bit of shift in your psychology, because if you have money coming in and your bills are paid and you're trading trying to grow your account, you can just put trades on. But as soon as you need that money, now I gotta have this much money coming in. If I take a loss, you take a loss in your first trade, okay, I'm down 500. Now I have to make 2,500 this week instead of 2,000 so I can pay my bills. And then now you're making these subconscious things and you're making these little changes that most people aren't really prepared to make. And you might have been trading really good before, and then you transition, and then it becomes tougher because the pressure is so high. And unfortunately, I've seen it, people that don't rely on the trading money to live, they tend to trade better. They just do, because the pressure is off. So to get to that point, you have to build up. You have to have savings. You have to have a nest egg comfort, and it just takes time to build that up. You see people that are retired at 30 for whatever reason, like they still have 10 years, 12 years of putting time in. Like if you want to be a full-time trader and trading is your only income, that's fantastic. You got to put the time in. You got to put the hours in and figure out how to do that effectively and get efficient at it. And you're going to have an income while you're doing that. You can't just quit your job and then start trading because you lose money when you're trading. It's unlike any other career in the planet, because any other job, any other career you take, you have guaranteed money coming in. As long as you show up, you get paid. You can show up to the market every day and not get paid. And you can show up and have to give money back. This is what makes trading difficult and what makes it unique, but the rewards are there. So if you want to trade full-time, whatever your goals are, you got to make sure you have other income sources. And I traded full-time, and I couldn't elevate, pay my bills, but it was stressful. And then I went on to go get other income streams, because kind of what you do, and you want to be an entrepreneur. So everyone has their own goals, but if you want trading to become a main source of your income, you need to have income sources while you are getting efficient at that. So remember, becoming a successful trader is about showing up every day and putting in the effort. Success comes from consistency and dedication. There's nothing that you can't figure out, and you can accomplish anything you choose to. Choose to be a trader that focuses on understanding the market, focuses on quality of trading, and you absolutely 100% can get what you want out of it.